Stars, High School Stars of the Week. I'm Nick Marconi with Tom Cole and Terry Crosby. Got a very exciting show for you today. We've got a goalie from Maumee High School that's getting a team-oriented atmosphere, and she stepped up to the plate right for goalie.
Spot on, Nick.
And then we've got a sensational football player from Rossford that's breaking records. Guys, take it away.
Good job.
Nick hits a home run every
Yes,
time.
every time.
That's what he does. That's what he does.
We're going to have problems doing our blooper reel this year. Yeah, we're going to have some issues with that.
Our marketing director hits a home run every time.
Oh, he does,
man. Yeah. No, Nick's fantastic.
Nobody does it like Nicky Nick.
I like that. Nicky Nick, that new moniker for Nick, quite possibly.
Yes.
Steve isn't with us today, but he sends all of his best, and hopefully he'll be with us next week, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, we miss him, man.
Yeah.
We miss him. We miss the boss.
Thanks for joining us on the Steve Kaler High School Stars of the Week. And first lady up, Maumee High School cross, Haley Hughes, a little alliteration there, Haley Hughes, H squared. She's an interesting lady at Maumee. She's a multiple sport athlete,
Yes.
which certainly you were through high school, and many of us played a lot of sports in high school. And she has played basketball, softball, and soccer. Okay, and but this story is about soccer. She was a defenseman and received league recognition, so she's very good at what she does, right?
Right.
And coming into her senior year, the coach said, we need a goalie. Our goalie had graduated. And it's one of those deals where who wants to be goalie? And everybody took a step back on the team. You know, nobody wanted to be goalie. And she said, you know what? Okay, I'll do it for the team. She had never played goalie,
Right.
had never been trained to be a goalie, but for the betterment of the team and to have a good season, Haley stepped up, and she's done a fantastic job in goal. Maumee's won more games this year in soccer under her leadership and her teammates than going back to 2018. So to me, Cross, it was a great example of, you've always been a team guy. I know Steve Taylor teaches, Steve teaches team all the time. It's an example of, it's not about me. A lot of times athletes look at what's in it for me. And instead of looking at a wider scope, well, maybe there's nothing in it for me, but it's going to help our team, and that's what Haley did. And to me, that's the epitome of being a good teammate.
And Tom, that was perfectly said. It really, really was. And it's funny that you and I end up kind of doing the roles we do here at Taylor Automotive Family, because we are team oriented. And anytime that you speak about a high school athlete that excels in 3 different sports, first of all, you know that I love that. We both play multiple sports in high school.
So you're a better person for having played these sports, and even the sport that maybe you're not that's not your main sport, right? I always found that you learn more about yourself. Dr. J, we talked about this one time. I interviewed Dr. J one time, and he said I think I asked him his greatest learning experience in basketball, right? In the pros. And it was a surprising answer. He said, my last year, I was not the player that I used to be. He said, I didn't start, and I imagine Dr. J sitting on the bench. He said, I came off the bench. I was the 6th man or the 6th person or 7th person coming off the bench. He said, I learned more about the game. I learned more about my teammates and how important basketball was to me by being just a part of the ensemble and not being the star. And so, I think that's true. Playing other sports allows you to develop a wider view of athletics.
And we really want to congratulate Haley for making those sacrifices. But I think we also have mentioned in the past, when you play multiple sports, each sport that you play helps you to be better.
In your main sport, you're going to be better. Well,
yes.
Hey, when they draft people in the NFL today, I mean, they look at, when colleges are recruiting, a lot of high school kids don't realize this. Say in football, for example, you were incredible in football. When colleges look to give scholarships out, say it's an offensive lineman. So there's 2 great offensive linemen. One goes to St. Francis and one goes to St. John's. I'm at Ohio State. I've got 1 scholarship to give. So I, talk to the 2 kids. They're both great kids, great families. Okay, all that passes the check. We go down to the bottom box. I look at, okay, what other sports have you played? Let's say the one youngster's played nothing but football. The other youngster has played basketball and played. I'm going with the basketball guy because that tells me he's a better athlete.
Right.
He's got good feet, right? And so playing multiple sports is an important thing.
It really, really is. And so we just want to congratulate Haley because, you know, her mindset wasn't about her as an individual player.
Right.
It was about the team and the success of the team.
That's well said.
And so we can always relate to that mentality.
100%. And
congratulations, young lady.
especially here at Taylor, because that's what Steve does. I mean, people always ask us a lot of times, why is Steve so successful and his father is so successful? Because they create a positive team atmosphere. You feel like you are part of the team. Your opinions are valued. You're included. We all work together. You know, you work with Steve, not for Steve, right? Which is a different deal. So team, being a team person and understanding team will make you successful. No question.
Taylor Automotive found me 2021 Blade company to work for.
That's pretty cool. All right, Cross, we're going to move over to Rossford High School. Football player, quarterback. Guys had a sensational season. Alex Williams, their quarterback. Let me get this right. 2,000 yards. High school football. 2,000 yards. That's a lot. In high school. 2,000 yards and 26 touchdowns, and he's still got a game to go. So Alex is a great quarterback. I've seen him play. I've done some of his games on BCSN. He's a true talent. And Todd Drewsbach, his coach, who I coached with way back in the day, is kind of a quarterback whisperer. Quarterback whisperer. He knows how to get the best out of his quarterbacks, and he certainly has created it. But Alex is a great quarterback, great leader, and has set all kinds of records at Rossford High School.
And 26 touchdowns. When you sent me that information yesterday, I had to look at it 2 or 3 times because I thought, high school in a high school league, 26 touchdowns in one season, and 2,000 yards passing. That is amazing.
I got my 1 touchdown pass hanging on a mantle someplace. No, Alex is a great quarterback. He's done a terrific job.
But I do want to say something about Coach Todd over there. You know, sometimes players are managed where they can't exploit their real skill sets. Okay, and I think Coach Todd, and the offense that he runs, he allows his quarterback to be very efficient in every game.
If you haven't seen him play, Rossford's a fun team to. First of all, they refurbed the school, which is
beautiful stadium.
It is incredible. The stadium has a small college feel to it. It's beautiful, but definitely he's created an atmosphere where Rossford's played a lot of games this year. 51-48, 48-41,
63, 47.
They're fun to watch. They score a lot of points with a great quarterback. So, Coach, congratulations to you. QB, congratulations to you. Cross, that's going to wrap it up today. You want to thank Marcos?
Oh, no, you can go ahead, but you got your trivia.
Oh, you know, I forgot all about that.
But we got you. We got you, brother. That's what we do.
I got you. Okay, all right. Well, I don't know if anybody's...
You remember what it is?
I do remember.
Okay,
all right. I don't know if anybody's hip to the trivia, but we throw it out there, and if you get it, then all you have to do is log on, write China, and tell us what your answer is. Whenever China sees it, the first one she sees, if it's correct, boom, boom.
Tom,
there you go.
Tom, we absolutely love your trivia.
Well,
they are so interesting.
We do the best we can here.
They're interesting.
I'm limited, so I do the best I can. All right, here it is today. For a $25 gas card, here's the deal. It's called Fill the Jersey. This person wore number 15 in the NFL, had a long career in the NFL as a quarterback. He was on 3 Super Bowl winning teams, all in the 70s, I believe. He was the NFL Player of the Year one year. He was the NFL Comeback Player of the Year one year. He put it in context to give you a time frame again. He lost to the Jets in the Super Bowl III, played for the Colts and the Dolphins. Again, a long and prosperous career. And one other sidebar for him, he was cutting his grass one day in his sandals. And can I say this as an editorial comment? Don't cut your grass in sandals, okay? And he, this has a good ending to it, so don't be alarmed. But he cut off his big toe on one of his foot on his sandal while he's playing quarterback in the NFL. You would think that's a career ender. Well, it wasn't. What they did is they stuffed his football with a little bit of a piece of stuffing and a little weight to it, so his walk and his gait and his run stayed exactly the same. So, long story short, if you think you know this guy that wore number 15, played in won 3 Super Bowl championships, lost to the Jets in Super Bowl III, cut his big toe off with a lawnmower, was the NFL Player of the Year, was NFL Comeback Player of the Year, number 15, played for the Colts, played for the Dolphins. Log in, tell China, and we'll get you a $25 gas card.
Nice.
Now, Marcos?
Yeah, we can do Marcos. We'd just like to say thank you to
Yeah.
Marcos. I mean, they look after us every year, and they're great in our community anyway.
Yeah.
So if you know anybody out there, you want to nominate a student, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter
Yeah,
what
yeah.
sport it is, just contact Tom or myself. And
Or send to Casey or China. If
send
you
to
want
Casey or
to
China.
email Casey or China.
Yes.
You have a young lady or a young gentleman that you think, hey, you've missed this
Right,
person.
right.
They're doing great things. Why don't you make them a Steve Taylor star? And matter of fact, Haley was a nomination that I got from someone in the Maumee area.
Nice, nice.
It worked out very much.
Yes.
So thanks to everybody for watching. Steve will be back hopefully next week. And for Supercross, myself, Nick, China, Casey, the whole crowd, thanks again for joining us.